The other day, I had an impulse to buy a scratch-off lottery ticket, so I did. And just the number of it, the color of it, things stuck out, and I said, okay, I want one of those. Doubled my money. So I held on to that. Got the truck started, very excited, possibility of selling it, make the money that I need to get my property tax paid, kind of, secure the situation. And today I was informed that my boss is not interested in buying it. He said if he was going to do it, it would be to flip it, and it's a bit of work to be done. He talked to his son about it. And his son said he wouldn't be willing to buy that truck for anything more than $1,500 when the asking price is $3,000. $2,500 for the guy that I owe a couple $100 to, my boss. But otherwise, unless it's $2,500 for his son and then the debt is still considered paid, it's got to be a $3,000 truck. The truck books for $4,500 on the low end. That means the quote-unquote rust bucket price on it is $4,000 or $4,500. So $3,000 is actually a perfectly reasonable asking price. It needs some brake lines, it needs a couple of minor things, some new tires, some body work. Certainly anything that if you were to pay $2,500 to $3,000 and put another $1,500 worth of work into it, that you'd certainly have more than that $4,000 to $4,500 value of a truck. But the real stinky part is that even suggesting a $1,500 offer on a truck like this goes beyond just insulting me personally, but really moves into the realm of attempting to take full advantage of someone who is in a desperate situation. And remember what these videos that I've been making, that I've been saying, that is the truth about all of this being a test for everybody else. And I'm watching people fail left and right. So then I had another impulse today, and I went and bought a scratch off, and due to the numbering and everything else on it, I decided to get 3. And what ended up being is that I actually ended up getting all the money that I spent on the scratch offs right back. That money was spent off of the money that I won the previous time. And that money now sits and waits until the next time that the impulse touches me. Because there's, honestly, just to be perfectly blunt, a far better chance, the odds are more in my favor of winning a scratch-off lottery ticket jackpot or getting some quick picks for the next Powerball drawing and winning something significant enough to cover the expenses that I have. A better chance of that happening than anyone in my vicinity helping me out or giving me a fair shake. Because the situation that I'm in is due to years and years and years of not getting aforementioned fair shake over and over. And then the suggestion gets made to me today that maybe there's things about my lifestyle that I can change that would make things easier for me to get by, or that perhaps I don't deserve to live in a house like this because I can't keep it up. Which, of course, when I bought the place with my dad's life insurance money, paying off the mortgage and all the money that was put into the place, at that time I had a wife, I had a life partner. And it was more than enough money to take care of everything, up until the point where all the vehicles, the flooding, and losing my job all at once, which is kind of the official kickoff of whatever this experience is. But ever since then, I have only been taken advantage of by people who could very well have done more, or anything whatsoever to help. And when I say done more, what I mean is that promise me hours, don't give me hours. Promise possibility of a pay raise, never give me a pay raise. And when I say, hey, but we talked about that, you know that what my situation is, I kind of need to be making money, to be told, why do I think that I deserve to survive? So we are coming full circle. We are coming right the fuck back around, full motherfucking circle, to where it's been. Admonish me. Well, that's dark shit to say. You shouldn't say things like that. Oh, really? Really? About what's going to happen, what I'm going to have to do if I lose my house? After every other failure to get a fair shake, there's anything dark or unreasonable? I'm sorry, no. No, it's just. It's God willed at this point. That if I lose this place, the actions I will take, that I must take, Deus vult, for the sake of the righteous. There's nothing dark about that. Nothing dark whatsoever. In the meantime, I'm going to try and scrape the money together. I'm going to keep waiting for this impulse, and maybe I'll be able to buff the amount of money I can save up with lottery tickets, because like I said, at this point, there's a better chance of that happening than any other circumstance allowing me to continue at this point. So I guess that's what it's going to be, is lottery tickets and Powerball until I don't have a house. And then all it is fucking bullets. Lots and lots of bullets. All shall suffer as I have suffered.